Kayo.
We love and appreciate you.
Guys, this is for me. Oh, look at this girl. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gosh, I love flowers.
I know. Whatever you want. Hello, what's up, beautiful people? How are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are doing great, because I am doing great myself. Yes, it is yet another episode, and today, let me tell you, Maina, I have one of the most influential, phenomenal women in the 254, and let me tell you, this woman, I do look up to her. Sijui kama anajua hivyo. I don't know. Wacha tusikie. Let me allow my guest to introduce herself. I do love her so much. Ndamwambilia hapa. In fact, anakuja kusikilia hapa.
Shukran sana.
Anyways, karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Kai.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, what an introduction. Asante sana.
You love the introduction?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Karibu sana kwa YouTube channel yetu.
Thank you.
Yes, it's all about vibes. Oh, introduce yourself. Nisi assume, by the way. Let me not assume.
All right.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Auntie Jemima. I am a comedian. I am a mother. I am all also. I am also about good vibes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, karibu sana kwa YouTube channel yetu.
I'm happy to
we
be here.
love and appreciate you. You are doing an amazing job.
Asante.
Hey?
I appreciate.
All right.
Tell
us about it.
Which
How
one
is comedy?
now? Comedy is amazing. It's a lot of work,
Yeah.
but it's amazing. Meeting people every day when you meet them, maybe in the market, ama kwa mall, whatever we meet them and they appreciate you, they tell you, you make our days. There's nothing as good as someone telling you make them happy.
Yes, I know.
Happiness is free.
Yes.
But when you can contribute to that happiness, it makes you feel so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me take you back nyuma kidogo. Do you remember when I texted you?
About this interview?
Not this interview. Now when I texted you.
No.
You don't?
No, I don't remember. What was it about? Si kuchoma? Okay, good.
So ilikuwa kitambo. I used to admire what you do.
Thank you.
Alafu, funny enough, I know your sister. I don't know from where. Ananikalianga familia. So niko.
Where did you go to high school?
Mimi nilisoma Muranga.
Okay.
But I think it's either church ama two stories at church. I don't know. So when I saw her, I was like, come on, sister Auntie Jemima. Then Auntie Jemima, she lives close to where I live. Then I'm like, nikaambia mtu wangu nikamwambia fanya hivi juu unajua na hiyo siku ulikuwa nafanya campaign ya Airtel. Yeah, so mlikuwa napatana ile side nyingine, so nikamwambia you send me Auntie Jemima's number. I want to do something with her. Kaniambia no problem, in fact I'll talk to her. I think mkoongea kanipea number tukaanza kuongea. Yes.
Oh wow, nice guys.
And I was like, I really wanted to do something with you, but I was not mimi acting digota.
Wewe hosting na vlogs
mimi kuongea can joke, but now acting niko that's where I draw the line. Okay. But I love what you do. I've watched you from hata sijui aki. I love pia whatever you are doing with nilikuwa natangwa nani mama Kai. Wanansi. Yes. Alafu unajua kwa Wanansi ni hapo kwake hapo kwetu ni hapo juu kidogo.
Serious?
Yes.
You're from Greenbelt?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Interesting.
Yes.
My brother pia ameoa hapo.
Oh, perfect. So ni hapo. So nilikuwa napenda juu pia nilikuwa najua nyinyi ni wa area. Yes. Nice. Anyways, karibu sana.
Thank you.
I would love us to talk about motherhood, because that is what we relate on, both of us.
True.
And definitely your experience and my experience, they are totally different.
Yeah.
Yes, we can't compare. How is motherhood?
Motherhood is beautiful. It's rewarding. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
It can be draining. It's a full-time job.
Okay.
But you love the results. Just
true.
seeing your child grow every day, seeing her go through hurdles and then getting into the milestones.
Yeah.
My God, it is the most rewarding job on earth.
I know.
It's amazing.
Yes.
I can't even put it in, I can't quantify it. I can't put it in the right words.
Okay.
But it's an amazing hood.
Yes, yes, I know it's an amazing, because I'm a mother also, I can relate to that. I know. So for you got, ubedho ulipata mtwe wako, now she's your second baby, right?
Yeah.
Ulimpata when?
Nilimpata December 6, 2022.
December 6th, December. Wow, that's beautiful.
She's now a year 7 months.
Wajua wanagrow haraka.
Hey, mimi.
I mean, tulikuwa na juzi.
You blink.
I know.
She's crawling, you blink.
Shule.
She's seated, you blink. Anafunga milango.
And let me tell you, I've seen her, not in person, but kwa social media. Hey, so you have a very beautiful daughter.
Thank you.
She's so gorgeous. I love her eyes. Alafu unajua ni tule chototo too much.
Asante,
Ni karembo sana. God amekubless sana. And we thank God for every situations in life, because you know I think kila mtu upitia tu hizo situation ndo you come up like you come out as a very, you know, beautiful and amazing person, and you are doing an amazing job. So the reason I'm asking you about motherhood is because number one, we have seen your story online, and then you came out, and then now you have another baby, and people are like, oh wow, congratulations, people are happy for you, including me. And I remember you actually gifted Kayla.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
What?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I forgot.
You did.
But I'm glad I did.
You did.
Oh, nice. Right.
You did. You sent over a package, Kayla.
Oh.
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 2 years and she's turning 3 in September.
Oh.
Yeah, so ilikuwa ile time ingine.
But like I've told you, I don't have, my memory is bad.
Yes, it's okay. We don't. Yeah. But me, I remember na mimi najuanga, and she knows.
No,
and she knows that you gifted us something.
That's my love.
I will definitely. Thank you. And we love you for that. And then I would like to ask, because how old are you?
I'm turning 35 next month.
35, and you have a baby that is 1 year and 7 months. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. How was the society? Because now, to me, I feel like when I got my baby, that was not like the right time. Correct. According to the society, because society nakuanga lazima uoleke, ukue na familia.
Before 30.
Yeah, before 30 lazima, I know.
Tamea kucha, rwara. Yeah.
So for me, nilikuwa pia, I was criticized because I got my baby when I was very young. Now, for you, how was it?
I honestly don't care about societal deadlines. So even at home, my mom, my parents know I am not one to be pressured because you should go this way. Society says you should do this. Society says you should have your baby at this age. I got my baby when I wanted.
That is true.
All right.
The best decision.
The best decision, yeah. So I felt like I was ready mentally, physically, and also financially then.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a lot. I didn't get any backlash for giving birth at 30. The first baby was 33, second one was 34. I didn't get that. And people need to stop. But I'm proud of Gen Zs.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ataweni Gen Z.
Yeah, karibu sana.
Santeni sana for breaking all these protocols.
Yes, that is true.
It has given millennials and those who came before millennials a lot of pressure, a lot of unnecessary depression.
Yeah.
Because of those deadlines by society. So yeah, I didn't get much. Na ningepata pia tunge deal nazo. Sasa pia wasitu tunge deal nazo.
Tunge deal nazo, yeah. They wanakujua vizuri. They know you as Auntie Jemima.
Yes,
Auntie Jemima.
the tough woman.
The tough, guys.
Ask Godho. Godho and Naomi can tell you.
Mkishutizo, do you laugh?
Yes, we do. We have a great time shooting.
Guy, like now watching videos, I'm just laughing because I'm like, I can't imagine, because whatever you show, it is that how African moms are.
True.
That is how they are.
True.
And oh my God. So for me, when I got my baby, when I actually had a miscarriage, the first one.
Sorry.
And thank you. It was very crazy. We'll talk about it on our next episode. But again, you see, we can't blame them because it's lack of knowledge. Yeah.
True.
They don't. Yes, and information. It's like, mimi venye sana nilipata miscarriage yangu ya kwanza, it was crazy. Now the second one, they're like, oh, hajalan, amepata mtoto akiwa kwa nyumba ya mamake, sijui anga kiko hivi.
Your mother hateti but wao wanateta.
Ni lazima. So they're like, alafu nakumbuka my mom ni wa church, my dad anajulikana. So they're like, huyu mama expectations yako kanisa, kwani ajui venye ana mtoto anafaa kufanya. Ufai kupata mtoto ukiwa kwa nyumba ya mamako, especially now Kiogekoyo wenye wako so whatever. They're like, you're not supposed to get a child in your mother's house. At least get married. Okay? Don't get married when you're 23. Get married from the age of 27. Yeah? Assumption. So mimi niko hapa kinani ramba bana. Huko social media napigwa vita, tena huko kwingine ni vita, niko Santa do.
That must have been hard.
It was very hard and it was very tough, but I'm glad right now she's everyone's favorite.
Oh, that's nice.
She's everyone's favorite. Hata wenye walikuwa niambia whatever they were saying, now wanakapenda kila mtu. Yes.
Okay, we forgive them.
I mean, I can't blame them by the way. It is lack of information and knowledge, like we said. Yeah. So for you, me believe the reason why I want to talk about society is because that is how it is. We can't atuwezi ruka na tujifanya tujui. And also I feel like it's also best for us to start educating people, because now both of us, we have the platform, the influence God ametupea hiyo. So I feel like it's the right time for us to at least tuwaambie when at least get a child when you are ready to.
True.
Yeah, like she said, get a child when you're ready to. Don't rush. Maybe I didn't rush. I felt as a person it was the right time as a person, and also because I'd gone through the miscarriage, whatever. Ni lazima ningepata mtoto ama ningechizi.
That trauma is.
It is bad. It is bad, and also the doctor advice akaniambia get a child as soon as possible. No, I think yes, a rub off whatever you went through.
So plus, it's easier to conceive immediately after.
Yes, it is actually very easy. In fact, it was very easy.
Birth hormones are still. Niliambiwa first year after you give birth, that is why also people conceive quickly. Unapata mtu akona mtoto ako 3 months na ameconceive.
I know.
It's because the birth hormones are still active 1 year after you give birth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me hata sikuelewa. Me tu niko, you know what, because I don't want to remember whatever happened. I want a baby as early as now.
Yes, it helps fill that void.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't replace the child.
Yeah, it does not.
But it helps you
never
deal with it.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And also want to talk about Nini. How is it getting a child at the age of 35? Do you feel like we should mention you're married or not?
Yeah,
no
I don't mind.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Okay, then you should talk about if you're comfortable. Why you didn't get a child
before?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Perfect.
Know that you are 30.
Yeah.
Yes.
The difference. How
Yeah.
it feels.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
And if you feel like come out, you're 20 in the part, how would you have?
Okay.
Yes. No
Okay.
problem. Perfect.
Aye,
Sawa.
You can continue.
No problem. Atiliko education. Okay.
3, 2, 1, action.
Yes, now I feel like it is the perfect time for us to start educating these people, because I know there are people that they follow you, they follow me, and maybe they feel like now because I got my child at the age of 23 and you got a child at the age of 35, they're like, sasa nafaa kupatia mtoto wapi? And Jemima alipata akiwa na 35, Carol alipata akiwa na 23. My advice is don't rush, don't get a child if you don't want to get a child. Don't be pressured. Usifeel ni kama ati because niko na miaka 23, 22, 20, you're supposed to have a child.
True.
Yes, get your child when you are ready. Get your child when you are financially stable. I do advocate for women. Guy,
children are expensive.
Where? Hey,
na hata ujaanza shule.
I know.
Unaona vitu zinaitwa diaper.
Hey, tell them.
And the worst part is ni za kutupa.
I know that tunaweza ziosha tumbeleze tena. Those things are expensive.
The other thing, girls need to understand that parenting a child is 97% a mother's job.
That is true.
Until the baby is probably I don't know if I'll be taken out of context, but okay. Psychology says that men prefer finished products.
Yeah.
Most men, the biggest percentage of men prefer finished products. So you'll find them, a lot of women complain that the man is not there when the baby is very young.
That is true.
It is because they prefer to have the bond with the child when the baby is older. When the baby is now kanashikika. That is, I learned that from a psychologist the other day. So you as a woman, you as a girl, the burden of parenting is mostly 99% on you.
Okay.
Lack of sleep, colic, breasts are gorged, they are full. Number one, lack of sleep can be very depressing.
That is true.
It makes you also psychology. I've sat down with a lot of psychologists, so I try to understand some things.
Okay.
So let me point out that lack of sleep, even in high school, the reason you find kids striking and every now and then or being unruly is not because they are mannerless.
Okay.
It's because they don't sleep enough. So it's the brain's reaction in boarding schools.
Oh, okay.
It is the brain reacting to lack of sleep.
Okay.
That is where you find them unruly. So now take that to motherhood.
Okay.
You're breastfeeding, you have a small child, you've not slept. It can be very depressing. Okay. So that also brings about, what is it called? The depression, postpartum depression. All right. The other thing with psychology, like you were saying, don't rush. Psychology says that the part of the brain that is responsible for fully making decisions for a human being, it's the front part here. It's called something, personality something. It only matures when you are 26 years. So I was so shocked also. It's okay. So it explains why if you sit down with people who so making lifetime decisions before you're 26, should something it's something that should be discouraged.
Okay.
And these lifetime decisions mostly is marriage,
Yes.
career, and children.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So between after high school and 25, this should be your age of having fun, making mistakes. People say it and think it's cliche. It's not. This is your perfect time to explore.
Okay.
Know whether you want to invest in forex,
That is true.
whether you want to be a YouTuber for life, whether you want to do accounting, whether you
Okay.
want to do this. That is your age of exploring. All right. And then past now 26, you can now make lifetime decisions.
Wow,
You want to get married, that is now perfect. The decisions you make there are fully informed, because that part of the brain is fully informed.
Wow.
That is why you find, I have a lot of classmates who got married in 1920, they regret.
Okay.
10 years down the line, they tell you, if I knew, I'd not have gotten married,
Okay.
I'd not have gotten children that time, or I'd not have gotten children at all, you know. So the way you're saying, don't rush.
Yeah.
Probably wait until you're 26, 27
Okay.
to start making now those lifetime decisions.
Decisions.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Then the other thing is marriage and commitment and getting a child. Getting a child is committing to bring up a human being.
It's a lifetime, by the way.
It's
Commitment.
a lifetime commitment.
Yes, it is.
And one wrong move,
Yeah.
you become a toxic mother.
That is true.
One wrong move, you instill bad morals into your child.
That is true.
So make sure you want, because
Yeah,
it's also
it
hard.
is the wanting.
Tell them about pregnancy. Guy.
But me, you know,
giving
mine,
birth.
funny thing, my pregnancy was very smooth.
Nice.
And it was very smooth. Hata nilikuwa na shanga, hata wana mnasemanga nini. Ati
Hey.
sijui na puke, sijui what morning sickness.
Yeah.
Even me giving birth. Do you know, I think it's because nilikuwa na expectation. Venye like watu wamesha ni feed information ile utalia, utaanza kuwika, sijui, me didn't. Mine was just sure.
How long did you labor?
I think I know. The
That's,
favor ya
that's
God.
the other favor of giving birth early.
I really?
Yes.
But you know, kuna wenye wameza pia wakiwa 23 and the experience,
What-
man,
what?
they are different.
Okay, yeah, for
So I
morning
don't know.
sickness and other stuff.
Yes, and other stuff.
Okay, again, people are different.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
different. I say
know.
everyone's experience is
Yeah,
different.
yeah. So I don't know why mine was that smooth. But I thank God. I think
No,
pia
it's
God
good. It's a
aliangalia
nice
kaona. You cannot go through
Societal backlash, and then
huku
nikupe
kwingine.
morning sickness.
Ah, yeah, I know. So mine was very smooth.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also didn't get morning sickness, but I had gestational diabetes at 24 weeks for both pregnancies. So yeah, so there's also
What is
that.
that? Educate us about that.
So gestational diabetes, thank you so much for asking that. Because I also
welcome.
didn't know.
Uh-huh.
So when you're saying women need a lot of information,
Yes.
this is very nice.
Okay.
And we thank God for channels like yours. So gestational diabetes, when you're pregnant, the placenta produces hormones.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So pause hapo, shikilia hapo kama
Ni
mkurugenzi.
sawa. Honorable Speaker, twende.
Yes. So everyone, you know, you have insulin
Okay.
in your system.
Yes.
And the work of insulin is to regulate blood sugars.
Yes.
When the blood sugars are high, insulin regulates it.
Okay.
Okay, when they are low, again, it's the work of insulin to regulate.
Okay.
Now, when you're pregnant, the hormones produced in the placenta interfere with the work of insulin.
Okay.
So insulin
That
cannot.
is for everyone.
Not for everyone. If in your family you have a history of diabetes,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you're likely to develop it
Okay.
when you're pregnant.
Okay, no
yeah,
problem.
kwetu
Okay.
tuko nayo.
Okay.
So that's why. Not for everyone though.
Okay.
But if you have history, 99% chances you'll get it.
Okay.
So when the hormones interfere with the work of insulin, so that means insulin will not regulate the blood sugars.
Okay.
Sawa sawa. So in most cases you find that sugars are very high
Okay.
in the system. So when your sugars are very high and it's not detected early, the results are that your child will be very big in the womb, because your baby feeds through your blood.
That's true.
So it's like the baby is feeding on junk.
Okay.
Unampe sukari sana. Damu yako iko na sukari mingi.
Okay.
So the baby will be very big. So as a result, anaweza jinyonga na cord, ashindwe kuplay around itoke. Anaweza kufa. Or you can give birth to a child who's again very big. Alafu akufe after umemzaa. Because ulikuwa umemzoesha sukari sana kwa tumbo.
Okay.
Akitoka unampe maziwa yenye haina sukari. So ni kama ana suffer from withdrawals, kama drug addict usipompe Kenya anatumia.
Yes.
So the baby dies immediately after.
Lord,
yeah.
okay.
But when it's detected early, like in my second
Yeah,
case,
your second one, yeah.
you're given diet, number
Okay.
one. You're on diet, and then you're given medication now to regulate the blood sugars, which is what happened. We were able to regulate. You test every day. I used to test 9 times a day. Kujidunga, unatoa damu, unaeka kwa kit. Nowadays we have very small kits that you can buy from the chemist. You test. Nilikuwa na mimi nimejaa.
I know, and plus unajua pia ulikuwa na ile trauma so you
yes. Na blood pressure inaffectiwa pia na gestational diabetes.
So you pia ulikuwa na nini blood pressure?
So nilikuwa na test hiyo na nilikuwa na nini ya pressure. Kwangu kulikuwa kuna kaa chemist.
I know.
Yeah, but we thank God.
But we thank God.
Yes.
Yo,
so,
I keep being pregnant.
That is where I'm saying now for some now that the preparedness you're talking about, you really need to prepare.
Yeah.
Get as much information as you can.
Yes, please do. Hey, please do.
Get the money to go to good hospitals.
Yes, please.
That can give you the best care for you and your child. Because pregnancy, again, not to scare you, but it's a ticking time bomb. Anything can happen.
That is true. Anything can, anytime.
And the biggest miracle is going home with a healthy baby.
That is true.
And a healthy mother. All right? Yeah.
Kai sikuwa najua hiyo. Okay, I hope that you guys have learned because mimi nimeshtuka hata sikuwa najua. Atumeita
gestational diabetes.
Oh my Lord.
Can I tell you a funny thing?
What?
It ends the moment you give birth. The moment you push out the placenta, it goes. Remember?
No, like
yes.
No, if you get pregnant now, where's
Number one, in a develop at 24 weeks. Sawa. After you give birth to the baby and the placenta, you test again. Haiko? Your sugars
are back. Mwili na wakingi aje like
yeah.
Guys. Yeah. But it's a good thing, I mean. Okay, I don't know. But let me ask you. Wait. Sasa you come topic anyways, let me just ask.
It's okay, just ask.
When you had a stillbirth, yeah? Ilikuwa like miezi ngapi?
34 weeks.
Like that is
6 weeks shy of 40 weeks.
Tuseme huyo tu ni mtoto mkubwa.
Alikuwa mtoto mzima.
Did you push?
Yes, I pushed.
But how comes nini aikusha now whatever you're talking about?
So we didn't detect that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you know why it was a stillbirth? Or because of all?
When I talked to my doctor later, because we didn't detect gestational, I didn't do the test after with the first baby. So when I gave birth, the baby was very big. So the doctor now, and you see, after I gave birth, when they did the test, they could not find the gestational diabetes.
No. Oh yeah,
so
because
there was no
way
way of knowing. It was already out. So after I got gestational with the second baby. So my doctor told me probably that was the reason the other baby passed on. Because she was very big. At 34 weeks, she was already 3-point-something kgs.
Way.
Yeah, so probably that was either alijifunga or we can't say, but we suspect that was the case because it wasn't detected, and with the second one I got, so that was probably the reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, that is so sad.
It was the most. I've had very high moments in my life. I've had two low moments. I think being told that there's no fetal activity was the lowest. I have never, ever gone through what I went through that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was really hard. It was really hard.
It's even worse that it's a big, like it's someone that you can see. You
Man,
know?
Caro, I tell you, with Makeba now, my baby now, the only thing I was looking forward to was her cry.
I know.
Because the other baby didn't cry.
Yeah.
And then I was put. So hospitals don't have a special ward for mothers who've had miscarriages or stillbirths.
Yeah.
So where I was put into the labor room, and they did not move me from there because the maternity wards kwenye ukiza unapelekwa kulikuwa na watoto, so they didn't take me there. Unfortunately, I was right next to the delivery room and right opposite the nursery. So the 2 nights I spent there were the most torturous nights of my life. The day I was discharged, because I didn't stay, the doctor was like, you okay physically, you're good, so we'd like to release you, ndio pia ikusaidie kuheal. I remember nikiandikiwa dawa, babies were crying, Caro, akinililia.
I know. I can
I cried. And then anyway,
let me tell you, it's traumatizing, and thank God, I don't know, may I keep on saying God is a God of second chances. I was even saying this yesterday. God is a God of second chances. And that's why I'm telling you, in everything in life, there are things that God ukupitisha. Like, unajua mimi hata like 2 years ago, I was very mad to God. I was wondering, like, shidake ni gani, like koni haoni. But now things, they start making sense now.
It's
even
true.
for you, like even your Makeba, let me tell you, she's one of the most I've not even seen her. But this Jamuona like in person. But then akonanga hata nafurahia. Like I'm like, oh my God, thank you God for giving Auntie Jemima this kid. Because I know, like, God is a God, and never sit down and start, you know, going back and regret it. You made the best decision, and God knows, God knows. And
actually, like you're saying, reasons, we don't see them.
Yeah.
The other day I was telling a friend who also lost, they reached out. You know, when I shared, this is the other thing with social media, and I thank God for social media.
Yes.
I was telling Diana Daisy Gau, I'm happy when I go to her place, I find Burundians there, Rwandese there. They are traveling to Kenya, and they safely feel at home in other YouTubers' homes, you know. So same to when I shared my story, it was a safe space for other women to come and open up.
That is true.
So I met a lot of women sharing in the same pain. Some not gestational diabetes. Some have gone through severe preeclampsia.
What is that?
That is very extreme. Is it extreme the right word? Blood pressure ile ina nini kabisa. Awezi enda labor ukiwa na hiyo pressure yote.
Oh, it's like nani and size 8.
Yes,
okay.
like size 8 case, yeah.
Okay.
And sending you so much love, size 8.
I love you.
There are those who have, you know, the other issue of rhesus factor.
Yes.
Some have also lost because that injection is expensive.
Do you know?
Yes.
Sorry to cut you short about that. Rhesus factor and all that. Mimi hata mimi nilikuja kujua about hiyo kitu juicy. So, do you know, I think also as we as ladies, when we get pregnant, let us, hata before getting pregnant, let us take the initiative of wanting to know, like, mwenye tuko na yeye ni blood group gani, mimi yangu ni gani, is it compatible, like, ndio, even to avoid, yo guys, losing a baby, it's not.
Equip yourself.
Yeah, please.
The way she's saying, with as much information as possible.
Yes, please do.
Then hospitals, I always request, please inform women. You see young girls coming into hospital pregnant, please take them through.
Please
tell them to test, to have their blood test, blood group tested for them and their spouses.
Yes, please.
Some can't even locate their spouses. So you can't even know whether uko na mtoto atakuwa na hiyo nini negative rhesus factor. Tell them about preeclampsia, gestational diabetes. Some have incompetent cervixes. Do you know there are women who can't hold a pregnancy up to 9 months unless they are stitched? There's a name of that stitch. Sikumbuki inaitwaje. So you're stitched at your kwa pelvic, unashonwa, alafu unakuwa bedridden, unaka bed rest from I think 6 months to 9 months. Kwa sababu that nini can make you lose the pregnancy, all right? Na kuna watu hawajui hiyo ni reason. Wao wanaambiwa kwenye mlirogwa, no wonder mimba zako hutoka.
I hate such statements.
It's misinformation.
I hate such statements. Like,
but then again, also let us also take it upon ourselves. In these baby showers we do, invite medical practitioners.
Please.
To come talk to you girls.
Yes, thank you.
Come talk to the pregnant girl. Tell them how to prepare for birth.
Yes.
Tell them the tests they need to do. Rather than all that glam is beautiful.
Yeah,
and
very
we love
beautiful,
that.
Yeah.
But let us also equip ourselves with a lot of information.
Like actually like more of educational.
Correct.
Than we are happy and all that, but also, hey God.
And stop blaming women when they lose babies. Nobody, I don't think there's a woman who would carry a baby and wish death on their child.
I know.
No sane woman would do that.
That is true.
Even a woman who's mentally unstable, they cannot do that. Don't blame a woman who has lost a child.
That is true.
Don't.
I don't know. I feel like also, you see, even the people surrounding us, I don't know if it's the right thing, but I feel like even the people surrounding us when we are pregnant, they should also go if wanna feel come our not millennials, like you see, like for example our parents, their generation and ours is totally different, so maybe they also, for them, they don't have the knowledge because their story rhesus factors, they don't know anything about it, because kwao it was okay, but for us sijui mbona imekuwa like hivyo sana. I feel also even for the people surrounding us, they should sijui man ni kuwafunzwe ama sijui wanafaa pia kujua like what exactly is happening, because sometimes it is not easy.
No, let me tell you, even our parents' time, let me just correct you, they used to lose children. It's just that we didn't have network, internet. So we do not know how many women lost, but a lot of women lost babies.
That is true.
What gave me healing is my own mother told me she lost. I knew she had lost a baby before our last born, but not before me. I didn't know. So when I lost my baby is when she told me. Oh, it's actually my dad who told me that your mom also lost a baby before you.
Oh.
So even our parents went through that. Most of them, it's just that there was no hakukuwa na hiyo nini ya kushare news, and they still held death. Do you know how people talk about death is like it's a fine, it robs us off, but we need to talk about it more.
That is true.
Because it's the only sure thing in life.
That is true.
I don't know if I'll wake up tomorrow. I know I will die at some point.
Just don't know when.
Just don't know when. So let's normalize talking about it.
That is true.
When you lose a child, please share if you can. I know for some it's nini, but the only way of healing is talking about it. You know, that way we'll stop also making people feel like they're out, like they are cursed when they lose babies, like it's a bad omen.
That is, now that's the problem. That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know, like people should be educated. Like they should be Sasa sijui ama ni society, I don't know, because honestly, even when I lost mine, I didn't feel safe.
I know.
I didn't feel safe. And no, nilikuwa nakwambia, like nilikuwa natoka nje natembea kwa barabara, I feel ni kama
all eyes on you.
All eyes on me, alafu mimi ni sijui mtu wa aina gani. And it is not
kama ulikosea wewe mtoto.
Exactly. So it is not, people should be, mimi sijui ama nianza kufanya hizi campaign.
Please do.
Nianze na kwetu nikiwaambia guy, cause yes, it's not, you can't even, do you know you can't even heal.
It's very hard.
You can't even heal.
People will trigger you every now and then, not knowing you're going through your own triggers. Now they bring their own forced triggers on you. So just be kind. Someone has lost a child. You know how, for someone who's experienced death in their family, they know how it's painful. So now for someone to carry a child to 1 month, 2 months, or even weeks, or even 34 weeks like myself, that thing is painful. It's really painful. It's
very painful, by the way.
The other thing, we are spreading information. I'm happy to announce that I have a platform going on called Malaika Mama.
Wow, nice.
So Malaika Mama is, like you said, we are trying to spread information, let people know about preparing for pregnancy, the dangers that you can face. And then I'm happy that Githunguri MP, Mheshimiwa Gathoni wa Mushomba, has passed on, I don't know whether it has been passed, I'll check, a bill in Parliament that is going to recognize obstetric violence as a form of violence punishable by law.
Wow.
Right? So obstetric violence is when you're neglected emergency care, when you're pregnant, because probably you don't have money. Number 2, ukitukanwa na healthcare workers, because you're dramatic. Wow. Because you're in labor, they say you're dramatic. You're insulted.
But they have had such stories.
Yes. You go to labor, they're treating you, some physically assault you. Guy, kuna watu utandikwa labor.
Guy!
Yes.
Never mtu anakuanga like umechizi, like,
do you know there are people who go crazy because of that pain?
Yes, people do go crazy because of that.
And then someone is beating you because they think you're dramatic.
And it's a woman.
It's a woman. It's a fellow woman in theater with you or in labor with you. Now, when you lose a baby, another form of obstetric violence, na huko Tharaka Nithi, you're made to sleep with a man who is considered a cleanser to remove the bad omen. All right? When they forget to remove scissors when they have done CS on you, that is negligence.
Yes.
It will be punishable under obstetric violence.
Yes,
if
definitely.
that bill is passed in Parliament. So please, speak up. Same way we say speak up in matatus when you're harassed. Please speak up when you're harassed in hospital. When you're going to give birth and someone insults you because you forgot to carry this. For crying out loud, first-time mothers don't know anything.
That is true.
And the people who are supposed to pass this information are not doing it. So when I get to labor and I don't know what to do, why are you insulting me? Why are you beating me? At home, your partner, are they denying you good care? Are they saying all sorts of things? Are they calling you names because your body has changed?
Kwanza, that one is also another discussion
wrong.
For another day.
Yes.
Men should be on this platform. Hata tunafaa kuwa na kuna Auntie Jemima, there's another man there. This is a whole conversation because also men.
Motherhood does not leave you the same way it found you.
That is true.
Guy,
utajipata mara sijui my love handles ziko. Mimi niko na love handles, I have stretch marks and
me too. Almost every mother has stretch marks on their belly.
Yeah.
Your boobs are not the same again.
Unapata mtu ana
Nimekwambia wangu ananyonya mpaka 2 years na simwachishi.
Yeah.
So do you think they'll still be standing?
They can't.
Watashuka kuliko Zakayo. wataonyesha Zakayo example. So when someone is insulting you because of that, that will amount to obstetric violence.
Oh man.
Oh, I cannot wait for that bill.
Me too, imagine.
Mheshimiwa Gathoni wa Mushomba Viva. We are
She's
behind
doing
you.
an amazing job.
We are
Hey,
behind
that
you.
woman.
Yeah.
You're doing an amazing job. Oh my Lord.
So there is a lot that needs to be discussed around maternal health
Yeah.
to save a lot of women and babies. But we are glad conversations have started.
I know, and I'm
Yes.
so happy that you're actually, when you came here, also umetupatia pia awareness, to educate.
I'm glad.
There are things that I've learned from you that I didn't even know. In my next pregnancy, inshallah, with my husband.
Inshallah. Oh, yes, God.
Now at the right time, according to the society.
Yeah.
And now I know what to do and what not to do.
Nice.
Aki, let me tell you, we love and appreciate you. Continue doing what you're doing. You can talk to my people. Let me
Asante
get
sana.
something.
Okay. Thank you so much. Come on, watch now. Just subscribe. Please subscribe. We are all about good vibes here with Karosoni. Subscribe for such and other good stories, other good educative video channel, Auntie Jemima. Let's keep talking. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep informing each other. Yeah. Yeah. Brad, you know, do gireke okay. Outro yake. Nipe hint.
Hi guys for watching our videos.
See you on the next one.
Yes,
All right.
Subscribe to her YouTube channel.
Okay. So thank you so much for watching our video. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Kama uja subscribe unakosea, and it's free. That red button over there, tap it, tap the bell button so that every time, next time we have a very good video coming up. So make sure you subscribe now. Bye. Thank you. Kero garuruke na guko kugi. Twaria muno? Okay. Ah, nice. Hey, ni 5. Kayo.
We love and appreciate you.
Guys, this is for me. Oh, look at this girl. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gosh, I love flowers.
I know.
Tenda kufungua. Kama nifungue sasa hivi.
Whatever you want.
Ni ndo na mahua mageuka desi
Oh,
ya
no.
lady. Ni prop ya video next. Guy.
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh, thank
I usually
you.
don't do this, but I'd say lazima nifanye.
God, you so much. Keep working hard and staying focused. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You know, I don't remember gifting Kila.
Na nilikuwa na job either wezi kumbuka. So nikasema cause hata mimi sikuweza kugift Makeba, let me give you your flowers.
This was so thoughtful.
You're welcome.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Guys, kwa nini hamna flowers? Aki, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nasema
thank.
Thank a lot. Kai,
You're
Aki,
welcome.
asante.
You're welcome.
Hey, umenipata.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yes.
I treasure gifts.
I love giving flowers.
Oh,
I really do love
thank
giving
you.
flowers.
Do you
So
love receiving?
I think that is my
your
love
language?
That is my love language. That is why I do it to people.
Yeah.
Yes, I love
I hope
gifts.
your people recognize that.
So I'm so happy. Thank you so much for coming to our show. We have learned, personally I've learned a lot, and I know my people also, they have learned so much. So like I've said, we love and appreciate you. Keep doing the good job that you are doing.
Asante.
Yes, and say hi to Makeba.
I will, definitely.
Wanafaa kupatana na Kelo apige content.
Yes, we should do a date, a play
Yes,
date.
yes. Wanafaa kupatana apige
Kakianza kuongea
content.
nitakutafuta.
No problem. I'm here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do love and appreciate you. Let us know. Lelas. Hey, Lelas. Watu wakiambiwa hamtaki ni prosper. Don't want me to prosper. Thank you so much for watching. We love and appreciate you. Let me know on the comment section which part you love most about the conversation and what you have learned about the whole conversation. All right. Till next time. Bye.